Welcome to the Aquaspresso Coffee Academy, and today I'm going to be talking about the difference of buying a coffee machine for your house or going on a rent-to-own type structure. So rent-to-own structures for home when it comes to a coffee machine are kind of rare and most people don't really think about it. I'm going to talk about some of the advantages which they might have. It's not for everyone, but I'll talk about some of the pros that it might have, and you'll see if you kind of fit into the rent-to-own bucket or the I should rather buy a coffee machine bucket. First, in terms of the advantages of purchasing a machine as opposed to renting to own a machine. So when you buy a machine, that machine's yours. Simple. That's kind of how we used to buying stuff, appliances, electronics, anything like that for home. The downsides, I would say, probably of buying a machine are you've got to be pretty certain what machine you're buying. We don't have to be, but hopefully you're pretty certain of what machine you're buying, because when you purchase something, especially something as expensive as a bean-to-cup coffee machine, you want to be pretty sure you're happy with what you have. Another thing which I kind of am not a fan of when it comes to buying is that coffee machines change a lot. Every year there's new models coming out. And not only that, often people's circumstances change. Not really financial circumstances, but they get more people drinking coffee now, they get more guests coming in. But it's hard to know today what your coffee drinking habit's going to be in 2 or 3 years from now. Rent-to-own structures work quite differently. So over time, you do own that machine. It's usually over a period of 3 years or so. But what rent-to-own structures give you are really, I would say the biggest thing is flexibility. So on any rent-to-own structure, once you've committed to renting to own that machine, you can still change your mind. And what I mean by that is that you can say, I want machine A because that for me today is the right option. And over 3 years' time, I'd like to own this machine. But just in case in a year's time, I find, you know what, I love this machine and I kind of like this rent-to-own structure because I get service and maintenance, which I'm going to speak about now, but I want to upgrade or I want to change to something bigger. You can do that in a rent-to-own structure, and you can kind of carry on your rent-to-own cycle, which you can't do, of course, if you purchase the machine. Once you purchase the machine, that's kind of it. Second thing, like I just alluded to, that on a rent-to-own structure, you get service and maintenance included. And a lot of people don't see sometimes the benefit of that, but it's massive when it comes to owning a coffee machine. When your machine gives an issue, you phone the company you organize it from, they come and help you, they come and fix your machine up, and then you're good to go again. And lastly is the financial implications or the financial differences of renting to own. So most people expect to pay a lot more money when they rent to own something or buy something over long term. And that's pretty much always the case when you buy something on credit. Now, renting to own is not really buying something on credit, because what happens is that you say, yes, I want to own this machine over a number of years, but often your price to your monthly rental or rent-to-own structure is based on how much coffee you're going to use in that machine and your rental. And then what that means is that if you're using a certain amount of coffee, often the price allocated just for the renting of your machine is usually very low, and sometimes even cheaper than if you were to purchase the machine on day one. So those are really the 3 major differences of renting to own a machine versus buying a machine. I hope that helps you. I hope you choose the option that's right for you.